Hello, my dear friends, if anyone's watching. If you are, thank you. I appreciate your support. And please, if anything's on your mind, just leave a comment or something. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, sorry I haven't made a video in quite a while. I just uh, haven't been feeling good lately. Uh, I've just started grade 11, and not enjoying it at all. I don't know why my face is red. Not enjoying it at all. Hate it. But it's just something we all have to deal with at one point, and whether you enjoy it or not. I don't enjoy it. I'll tell you that. I don't enjoy it one bit. I hate it. You know. Um, I'm not gonna make it boring for you. This video. I'm not gonna talk to you about how every day has been in school. No, that'd be boring. What I will tell you though is, well, it's just boring, really. Um, I hate school. I hate the very establishment that you're forced to go to every day. That I'm forced to go to every day. Being subjected to the moronic behavior from my peers, the students in my classes, um, doing the most pointless schoolwork, um, just toppled upon all that. Sometimes I come home with a huge headache. It's awful. Um, I guess I'll describe how my classes are. Well, this is the first semester, obviously, and first class is Ancient Civics, or Ancient Civilizations, sorry. Not Ancient Civics. If it was Ancient Civics, we'd be talking about Ancient Law, which would be pretty boring, because it's completely irrelevant now in terms of, modern law. No, that's not what it's about. It's about ancient civilizations, learning about our origins as humans, where we came from. Of course, it's up for debate because really a lot of it is still in, you know, in a theoretical stage. Um, we don't fully know where we came from, or no, we're saying. I mean, of course, like we come from our mother's womb, but like our origins, where did humans come from, right? How did they form? We don't fully know that. Um, that's why I'm a theistic agnostic, because I'm open to the possibility that there could be a God, but I can't be sure. So yeah, we're learning about that, and just learning about the ancient civilizations from our past, such as the Egyptians, Mayans, um, the Neanderthals, all that. It's very interesting stuff. Um, it really sucks that we have to do a project this coming Thursday, which is September 24th, 2015, and we gotta make this video. And let me tell you something. The people in that class really hate them. I really hate them. Well, hate's a strong word, but I strongly dislike them because first off, they're annoying, and I have to deal with them, work with them, just like 99% of other people in school. But there's this one person especially. When I'm in public, I don't make it seem like there's something wrong with me, right? I try to present myself like if there was no like if I had no social problems, which I do, right? And this dude, he just automatically believes that I'm a, you know, unemotional guy. That, because this is what he said. When I was offered to play a role in the video that we're going to be filming this Thursday for a project, he just said, "Oh, Jeff, he can't really act. He's a very unemotional guy." And it hurt me inside. But it's, when you put on a facade every day in public, people don't know the real you. They'll just automatically assume things. Because they don't, all they know about me is I'm just some guy they see at school. That's it. That is it. So they'll just assume, oh, Jeff, he's not an emotional guy. He can't act. He's very uncreative. He's not creative. That's what he also said as well. I offered to do this poster for the film that we're, or the video that we're filming. And he just said, well, you're not very creative, right? That hurt me inside too, but then I realized they don't know anything about me. This facade that I put on in school to present myself that there's nothing wrong with me, present myself as someone else, like I'm someone else. They don't know the real me. All that real me is bottled up inside. And they'll just, when they see this facade, they'll just assume things, because they don't know the real me. So nothing matters. Whatever they say, that I'm uncreative, unemotional, I can't act, that doesn't matter, because they don't know me. All they know about me is I'm just some guy they see at school, that's it. So, just gotta deal with that, and it sucks. Anyway. Yeah, so the class is alright. It's just basically like, history, pretty much. Just learning about our origins and, the ancient civilizations from the past. That's pretty much it. So my second period class is Canadian law. Since I live in Canada, we gotta learn about Canadian law. Now, I really hate this class because mainly because of the teacher. The teacher, he's one of these guys that really pressures social interaction on the students, especially the more quieter ones like me, right? Sorry, I fixed the lighting because I know it was a little off. But anyway, so you can see me a little bit better. Anyway, so yeah, this teacher, he pressures social interaction on you, especially on the more quieter students. You know, whenever there's a question or anything, he'll make you answer it or whatever. He's one of those teachers, right? And he'll really pressure your social interaction, not only that aspect, but in terms of talking with other students, with your peers. That's just not something I can do, right? I mean, that's very scary because I don't know what to say. It's just when you expect that out of me, you really can't. You can't expect much. I'm really afraid to talk to people. And really, when they ask me, "Hey Jeff, what do you think of this? What do you think of that?" I don't know. And I just stumble over my words, because I don't know what to say. Um, so yeah, this class, I really do not like at all, mainly because of that. And just it would be a much better class if the teacher weren't like that. And he has this weird thing where he, he, he expects a lot of all the students because, all the students in the class are 16, right? And he thinks that when you're 16, you are classified as an adult. I know it's weird, right? But, um, I live in Canada, and at 16, you're able to get yourself an ID card, government issued ID card, and you can get a driver's license, and you can, you can carry some of the responsibilities that an adult might have. You can get a job as well. Well, that's a big thing. You can actually get a job, yeah. So because of that, he kind of considers us as adults, which means he expects a lot of us, and including the social aspect. And um, he really encourages and pressures social interaction among the students, especially the more quieter ones like me. And you just can't really expect much out of me because that's just not something I can simply do. So yeah, I really hate this class, but hopefully I get through it. So yeah, that's the third period. I mean the second period. The third period is actually a spare where I can work on my homework. So that's nothing. Lunch. Well, at lunch, for the past nearly 2 years now, I've been sitting in this room um, where a bunch of other kids sit in there, and it's just kind of a safe zone for me from all the other um, chaos that goes on outside that room. Um, I sit at this table, and for some reason, whenever I sit at a table, there are always people that stick around, or if you know what I mean. Um, you know, like on the first day of school, first time I sat at the table, no one was there. It was just only me, and it was great. I didn't have to deal with anybody. I didn't have to, you know, be engaged into a conversation just to make things less awkward. But inevitably, it would be awkward because I don't know how to talk to people. um, just after the first day, there will always be people that will just come around and sit at this table, and then every single day it will be the same people sitting there. And yeah, it always seems to be like that. What was interesting today, like just for example, there's this dude. He's about 18, and he was supposed to graduate back in June, but he kind of goofed, so he has to retake the first semester over, and then he's done. Um, but he's an alright guy to talk to, and he came into this lunchroom that I was eating, and he said, "Hey Jeff, you should come and sign up for a book club. You should come." And I was a little hesitant. It's like, I don't know if I should do this, but I did because I didn't want to disappoint him in a way. Um, so I went over and went to the library and we sat down. And there's two other guys, right? One guy I also have classes with. That's very annoying. And immediately they just started sparking up a conversation amongst each other, and I couldn't really relate to any of what they were saying, and it was just really uncomfortable for me because I was just sitting there in silence, and this one dude, I don't even know who he was, sitting right beside me, he just kept staring at me in my head the whole time. I was right here. This is him. That was him, like just staring at my head nearly the entire time because I wasn't saying anything, and it just really sucks. This school, I've come to realize that it's a very social school. A lot of people, just encourage socializing. Maybe that's the thing with every school. I don't know. But, when you're like me and you can barely even talk to people and hold up a conversation, and that's just, it's very scary. I may be, fine talking right now, but of course I am. I'm in my room. I'm in solitude. I'm at peace. This is my true safe haven from reality. Well, this is reality, but I can delve into fantasy if I want to. I don't need to be afraid to speak my mind right now because I'm talking to an object, a camera. A camera has no feelings. I can just speak my mind, and then eventually put it up to YouTube and see if anyone can relate. Right? That's essentially what I'm doing. So yeah, lunches. Just today was a complete different experience, and I will never do that again. I'll just stay in that lunchroom like I have been for 2 years now, and for another 2 years as well. Well, no, a year and a half, because I graduate in June 2017. Can't fucking wait. It's gonna be great. Anyway, fourth period. Fourth period is home maintenance, and we basically learn about the aspects of repairing a home, installing, for example, air conditioning, all that. Um, how to solder wires. A lot of it is, in my opinion, unnecessary. Like what we were doing today was we were stripping wires and we were tying them together. And I was just thinking, like, are we even getting marked on this? I was just thinking to myself, this is so pointless. And of course it was, because right after he told us to throw it out, to throw everything out. So I was like, wow, so it rendered completely worthless, this entire activity. Wow. It's just wasting my time. That's the problem with school. A lot of the things you do in school won't mean nothing in the long run. You just do it because you have to do it. There's no other explanation, and it's bullshit. That's one of the reasons why I fucking hate school. I'm forced to go there every single day, be subjected to this stupid fucking shit. I hate to be edgy, but I'm sick of school, man. I know I've only got 2 years left. Well, a little under 2 years, but I'm losing my mind. Don't worry, I won't do anything bad. Of course not. Don't worry. Anyway, that's fourth period for you. Fifth period, just fourth period's boring, essentially. Fifth period is graphic design. What's weird about this class, it's a 3-in-1. So you have one section of the class doing their own thing, which is photography, which is all, I think grade 12s can only take that class. So that's all for the grade 12s, and they're in this one section of the class. The other section is animation, and my section that I'm in, the little subclass I'm in, is graphic design. Basically what you do in graphic design is you create posters, pretty much, um, in Photoshop and all that. And I'm doing a project right now where we have to create a movie poster. It can be of anything. And I've barely started, and it's due tomorrow. I just, I'm not good at, digital drawing, and, like on Photoshop, and, I don't want to make it look like it was done in Microsoft Paint, like it's very unprofessional looking. So I'm trying to take my time, but that's gotten the best of me because now it's due tomorrow, and but this teacher, thankfully, is not is not so strict on due dates. Like if you hand it in right on the day it's due, it's fine. You just gotta get it in whenever you can, and maybe get a few marks deducted, but it's just the price you pay, really. So that's basically fifth period. It's just really art. It's essentially art, pretty much, but on a computer. Just Photoshop and all that. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, yeah, this video dragged on much longer than I intended it to, but just don't like being in school. It's a daily grind. Forced to forced to go there every single day, every weekday at least, and subjected to moronic behavior by students, doing pointless work, getting nothing out of it in the long run, for the most part. Just sucks, it sucks. But there's only 2 years left, a little under 2 years for me, and that's it. I don't have to deal with it anymore, and I can't wait. But for now, I'm stuck, and just waiting for the day till it's all over. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. Um, hey, if you're in school right now, it doesn't matter. Like if you're in college, university, if you had been in college, university, or you're in high school, or if you want to talk about your experience in school or whatever, um, drop a comment down below. Tell me about it, man. I love to hear from you. Or you can make a video response. That'd be even better. Just say that I tagged you, and just make a response, pretty much. Just talk about your experience in school, or what you're dealing with in school right now, if you're in college or even high school, like me. Anyway, take care.